A mother-daughter duo were inspired to create a subscription box for teenage girls during the pandemic when they couldn't find one to order themselves. Ruby Crate launched in 2020 as a seasonal subscription box. Unlike some pandemic fads, demand doesn't seem to be slowing down. In the first year, Ruby Crate delivered 400 boxes. Last year, they delivered 4,000 and hope to do even more this year. So what does the duo need to do to keep up the shine on Ruby Crate? We are joined by Ruby Crate co-founders Heidi Avery and Sienna Avery. Thanks so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So, Sienna, I want to start with you because you have this really interesting title, Chief Creative Officer for Ruby Crate. Can you tell us a little bit about what your role entails?
Yeah, so that is my title. And so I do a bunch of different things throughout the company. I help with design, some social media, and I also assemble the products, as well as, interviews and kind of not necessarily the face of the company, but, as a teenager and our products are tiered towards teenagers, I'm kind of the face for that part, yeah.
So Heidi, what sort of roles do you take on then?
So I really run the meat and the potatoes of the business. Mm-hmm. So from a financial perspective, from a marketing perspective, but Sienna is really my right hand. She's a teen. Our products are targeted to teenagers. So she is the one that tells us what products should go in the box, and maybe sometimes tells me, maybe that product shouldn't go in, Mom. So again, we work so close together. We create the boxes together. We create the products, we love working together.
How does the process of putting this box together happen? Because, when you're talking about 400 boxes at the beginning there, maybe you could have gone out together shopping for those items. But when you're talking 4,000, how do you manage that? How do you source that?
Yeah, so we've been quite lucky. We've been able to source a lot of products locally from different parts of Canada, and obviously we also source from the U.S. But really, it's about what's the season that we're doing, and we try to pick products that are kind of geared towards that season. For example, for summer, there could be a towel or sunglasses or a suntan lotion, and really, it's all about kind of finding products that kind of fit within that mix. Again, it's a group effort. So, we pick the products, they arrive, we kind of get the inventory ready. And then when it's time to create, we have a kind of a whole team that helps us build all those boxes. There's a lot of boxes.
Is this still out of the family home kind of idea?
Yes. It's in our basement. And when it's crate packing season, it is a full family affair. My parents, my husband, my two other kids, which are my two sons, help. So again, it's kind of all hands on deck. But really, it's we've got the space right now. Hopefully, eventually, when we sort of grow and scale, we'll expand to potentially warehouse space. But right now, we're in the basement.
So, okay. There's big potential there, potentially, then, if you're thinking about a warehouse space in the future. But how did this start? Who were your first customers, Sienna? When you were thinking about who we're going to sell these boxes to, did you think about your friends first, or how did that start?
Yeah, so actually, when we first had the idea, it was obviously geared towards teens, like full on. No question. And then I was like, oh, my friends, I'm a teenager. All my friends are teenagers. So I kind of got together with them, and they also helped pick products for the first box, which was awesome. I got their input to see, what products they would enjoy to get in the box and what products I would. We really sold to them first because they obviously knew about the company. Mm-hmm. And then, through word of mouth, through them going to their friends, it kind of grew like that.
And I heard that you got some exposure at New York Fashion Week. So from friends to Fashion Week, how did that happen?
Yes, it was such an exciting opportunity. We connected with a company in the U.S., and they were looking for some VIP gifting for one of their teen fashion shows as part of New York Fashion Week. And we were able to kind of gift our mini crates. And at the fashion show, the VIPs all received one of our boxes. Mm-hmm. And then, it was great because they were able to engage and open the boxes and see all the fun stuff inside. And then we were also part of a teen celebrity influencer party after. Mm. So the girls each got a box. We had a lot of pictures with them. They were able to talk to us about what's in the box. So again, we got a trip out to New York City, which was super fun.
Mother-daughter trip out of that is really nice. Okay, so in order to, get to maybe that goal of the warehouse space where you need all of that in order to get, the number of boxes out into the world that you'd like to. What do you need in order to get there? Because I understand that you financed this originally with, $5,000 of your own money. How do you take that next, big step?
Yeah, so I mean, Ruby Crate is a great success story because, again, we haven't had to go out for investors or loans or anything. It's been funded by the success of Ruby Crate. I know that as we scale and if we want to grow and expand past that sort of 4,000 box number, we need to expand to warehouse space. We need other partners that can kind of invest in the business. So that's definitely a goal of ours. Currently, we're kind of working with our own means, but we have a lot of great visions of the future and really what we can do and how we can make Ruby Crate so successful.
And Sienna, I heard the next step for you might be business school after high school. This has inspired you to, take this further?
Yeah, learning about business, throughout actually firsthand having a business, and also in high school, learning about business courses and marketing and all that. It's really interested me, and I know there's so many different aspects of business that I haven't learned from Ruby Crate, which if I get to go, into business school and further my career into business, I'll get to learn that, so yeah.